YouTube, man. Welcome back to another episode, man, of Self Check. I'm E.
I'm T.
Rocking out with T, man. We're going to jump into another one, man. We ain't going to waste no time. Right now, we want to talk about the Denver Nuggets, man. They made it to the Western Conference Finals last year. Lost in 5 to the Lakers. Right now, they play has been a little shaky, a little up and down right now. Right now, I guess we want to speak on what's going on with the Nuggets in your opinion, man, this year so far.
I'm going to let you go first.
What do I think is wrong with the Nuggets so far? I mean, right now, I kind of looked it up. I'll look it up in a minute when you going. To me, they're not a great defensive team. You let go of Jeremy Grant. Now, you're seeing what Jeremy Grant's doing for Detroit now, but like you said, you get a player the ball, and he the main guy, he can flourish. He can show what he got. His role in Denver was to just kind of be like
a defender, kind of.
Like our top defender. Guard Kawhi, guard Brown, guard PG. Make it hard for AD. You ain't got that. I think Michael Porter Jr., he's still ain't. Michael Porter only averaging like 14. Michael Porter Jr., yeah. I think I saw something that said over the last 2 years or whatever, he only played like 40, 50 games. So Michael Porter, he ain't had enough time. He ain't 40, 50 games. That's not even the whole season. So he ain't had enough time to get to where they need him to be. I just think Jamal Murray not even playing to where what I think Jamal Murray could be playing to.
Ball, yeah.
So besides that, I mean, you let go of Jeremy Grant, you let go of your top defender. You're not a good defensive team to begin with. Jamal Murray not playing to what he should be. Michael Porter Jr. ain't where you need him to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you end up where you at.
So that's okay.
I mean, they not in a bad spot, but for a team that made the Western Conference Finals last year, you should be somewhere better.
Let's see. How I feel about it, I'm gonna point something out. You tell me how you think about this. Cause I always like to see like the little. I like to pay attention to like the very small things in teams. Okay, so like you said, they let go of Jeremy Grant, right? Mm-hmm. That's length, right? Why doesn't Bobo play more? Why? Why have a 7-foot guy who can stretch the floor not playing? Like, that's a waste of talent. He can shoot. He can stop and pop at the midi. He can stop and pop at the three. He can obviously he can get to the rack. Why is he not playing? You guys are losing. You are not winning. So, and like you said, Jamal not playing mall ball into the playoffs. But I mean, shoot, he did have a great performance the other day, the 50-piece with no free throws. But I mean, that's a once in a season type of game for him. He need to play how he plays in the postseason, very high. He plays as a sidekick to a Joker, but I feel like instead of playing like a sidekick, he need to play next to him instead of playing like behind him. I feel like they rely on Joker to do so much. But like I told you in the past, what did I say about big man? When you rely on your big man so much, you will not win. No matter what. If your big man is the number one guy, you are not going to win. No matter how good Shaq was, any big man for real. I mean, nowadays. I'm not even going to bring up Shaq, but I'm just saying, for his case, he needed a D-Wade. He needed a Kobe. No matter how great he was unstoppable, but you need that next guy to give you 23 plus a game. You know what I'm saying? Marley only giving you, what, 19?
20.
20 a game? He need to be 25. He need more. Like they said, 30 is the new 20. So he need to be doing more. I feel like he not doing more. Like I said, Bobo not playing, which is crazy because the man, it has talent. And I just feel like they're relying on Joker to do too much. They want him to be the point guard. They want him to be the center. Like, yeah, I get it. He's talented, but look at your seeding. You are the, what are they, 7th seed?
Yep.
Like, you, come on now. Your teammates need to be doing better. Molly Maul need to be playing better. Will Barton, better. All those players need to be stepping their game up so they can help Joker. because he is tired. He is a big guy, and he's doing too much. He has too much on his shoulder. Now, because if they keep losing, I mean, you gotta think, bro. Steph is right behind you. Luka and them is right behind you. I think the Warriors is 8th, and
Warriors 8,
and
Dallas 9.
They are on you, bro. You need to be winning games. This is not a. Now I can see if you was in the second, third, you know what I'm saying, but you are not. You are 7th, and you're behind two. You're behind two. You're ahead of two superstars who are right on you, who could possibly put their team up. So like you need to be playing better. I just think they all need to be playing better. Jamal can average 5 more points. I hold him to a higher standard. The way he performed last postseason, I hold him to he definitely a top 10 guard in the league. So point guard. So I put him to a higher standard. He definitely needs to. He could possibly crack top 5. Top 5. Point guard.
Top 5 point guard.
Who you got? Who you got top 5? You got Dame, Kyrie, Steph.
You want to say Trey? Trey better than Maul?
Trey is better than Maul, but he's very inconsistent.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna say Trey right now because he's very inconsistent.
There's Kemba. There's
no Kemba.
CP.
Chris Paul. I'm not gonna put Kemba up there.
There's De'Aaron.
And De'Aaron. So he fall in between De'Aaron. He right after De'Aaron.
I wouldn't say. I mean I wouldn't say he top 5. He's 7.
Top 7. So like he could, you know what I'm saying? If he was playing to his potential though,
if he was averaging like 25,
you would put him in the 5.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like he has the potential to be playing better than a De'Aaron Fox. So why not? You're in the 7th seed. That's all I'm saying. That's Denver's problem. They're relying on Joker too much.
He won 7 games with Utah, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Utah was missing Bogdanovich.
Mm-hmm.
That's 18, 17 points.
Mm-hmm.
You went 7 games with a team who was missing. It took who was it? Joe Ingles or somebody missed the game winner. You won that series,
Mike Conley, I think.
You won that series on a game winner, and they was missing a 17, 18 point per game scorer.
Mm-hmm. So
So bogey there, the Utah won that series.
Utah wins.
So then Denver not even in the Western Conference Finals. They out in the first round.
Mm-hmm. But
So are we seeing what they is now? What could have been last year? Because
no,
you barely won that series.
I'm not even gonna do that, bro. Because we can say a lot of ifs. We can say a lot of ifs. If Dame and he had all his pieces, and everybody was healthy, they could have lasted longer, maybe a game or two longer with the Lakers. We can say a lot of ifs, but I'm not gonna play the if game. I think that Utah proven now that with their whole team, and like I said, they're not a stagnant offense. Everybody's putting the ball on the floor. They're proving that they're number 1, bro. You have LeBron James, AD. You have Chris Paul. In DB, you have Kawhi and Paul George. In the West, the same conference as you, and you're number 1. I think that they were disappointed. I know it's a different subject, but I feel like Utah was disappointed in the way they played last year, and they feel like, man, we didn't been out the first round the last 3 years, right? Because I think the Rockets twice.
I think one of them was the second round.
Second round because they beat the Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
So every time they have lost to like the Rockets though, or something like that. So I feel like they're disappointed. They haven't been getting where they want to go with a talent like Donovan Mitchell leading their team. So I just think that in that situation, in that situation, Utah is just playing to what they believe they should have been playing last year. That's all that is. But Denver, I just think that they just waiting for the postseason. Last year, what Jamal do? He doing the same thing he was doing last year, right?
Yeah.
And the postseason, everybody like, who's Jamal Murray? That dog, he cold, he giving you 40, 50. They just waiting and they relying on Joker. They just relying on Joker, and if it continues, I see them getting bounced out the playoffs or being in a situation to where they have to be in a play-in spot. What do you think?
Over the last 5 games, Jamal Murray didn't pick this player.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like. Some people like to say, man, because they like only had a short turnaround from the bubble, maybe like their legs might not be there. So maybe that's why Jamal picking it up now, because now he's starting to get back in the rhythm a little bit.
I don't know. They are professional. There's a reason why you put profession in front of athlete, bro. They are professional athletes. They are they are great at what they do. So I don't think it's that. All these players should be playing to their talent or whatever, to their game. I understand that people are tired because of the pandemic, but you have no fans for real. So you ain't got nobody yelling at you like, "Oh, you suck." Ooh. You pretty much playing rec ball.
I don't think it's rec.
With refs. Rec ball with refs, bro. That's all it is. So it ain't no reason why these players shouldn't be playing better. There's no reason, like I said, Jamal shouldn't be playing better. Will Barton shouldn't be playing better. What's that guard off the bench?
The point guard?
Mm-hmm.
Morris? Monte?
There's no reason why these players shouldn't be performing at a high level.
He be hooping.
Still can do better.
He be hooping.
He be hooping, bro, but they could be doing better. It's too much to rely on Joker. He tired. He is big. He is bigger than Joel Embiid, bro. And Joel be tired. So I know Joker be tired.
I don't think
he big. No, this the difference. Joel is physical and more athletic.
You mean bigger as in weight?
Weight.
Joel is heavier.
You think so?
I know Joel is heavier.
I don't know. Joker looked like a big boy.
It looked like.
He's a big boy. So.
Embiid is 260. That's heavier. He's 10 pounds heavier. He might look heavier because you got to think Joel is big. Like his big is like
he's muscular.
He's
though.
toned up.
He's a toned big guy. But Joker is just a big guy.
Yeah.
So there's a big difference in that. Like
But Joel is heavier.
Yeah, but he's more in shape.
I don't think he's more in shape. I think that's just how their body is.
He's more in shape. He has a more toned definition of his body. His body is more in tone, so he's more in shape. Ain't that what that means, right?
Not necessarily. Like
I mean, not like stamina, but I mean like
just like how your body is.
Yeah.
Like Harden, I think Harden is in shape, but he still look big. That's just how his body is. Like no matter how much KD lift weights, I don't think KD gonna get bigger because that's just how his body is.
Right. I don't know. Like I said, bro, I just think they hold. What do you think? You really haven't given me your.
I told you. Michael Porter Jr. ain't playing the way he's supposed to be playing. Michael Porter Jr. hasn't even played an entire season worth of games in his career. Michael Porter Jr. hasn't played 82 games yet in his career. Jamal just starting to get his feet wet and starting to get it going. They not a good defensive team. They don't rebound the ball.
No.
And that's why you at where you at.
Is this true?
You want to call it on that?
Yeah, I'll call it on that. I agree with everything you said.
Alright, man, we appreciate y'all rocking out with us, man. Again, man, I'm E.
I'm T.
Rocking out with T, man. Bring y'all another episode, man. If y'all like this video, man, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, man. Subscribe. Let people know what's up with us over here, man. We appreciate y'all rocking out with us. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.